awkward ryansonebelt that never actually happened.
But you can't sell the farm. Where will all the monkeys go? Now for the little bit of pain.
I'm sorry, Pamela. I used to be the leprechaun that killed your father. But not they screwed up one from those movies. That guy had issues. He needs more hugs.
Adios míos. Yeah, that's right. I got a rainbow wig. It's weird. Don't judge me.
Why do I have this? Oh yeah. On to the show.
Hey YouTube. It's a new day. It's a new week. It's a new month. But it's not a new year. I didn't wait that long. So, I wanted to apologize for not updating in so long. Originally, when I started to work on this project, I started to kind of put these videos off to the side, and unfortunately, over time, that became a habit. Not that I'm justifying myself or whatnot. So, I hadn't done one of these videos in a long time, but someone actually sent me an email that actually, reminded me why it's important that I keep these YouTube things going, and it also made me realize that a big part of that is not for myself anymore at this point, but it's for others, because I'm also continuing to maintain what I do, and I'm learning new things as I go. So yeah, I want to thank the person, they know who they are, that sent me the nice YouTube email message. It's not really an email. Anyway, thank you very much, bud. So yeah, that kind of told me, hey Ryan, you got to go ahead and get something else. So, wanted to tell you guys about how I'm doing, but as well, show you a little clip of the editing I'm putting together for the funding video for the TV show. So that should be cool. So I'll show you a little clip. I want to tell you it's pretty raw, probably might change. There's no music with any of it, because it's meant to be a montage with a little extra piece in there. So, yeah, and the audio, doing my best to fix that. We'll talk about that. Here you go.
The other guy said that there's
We all secretly want to see a little bit of blood and pain.
That was awesome. That was fantastic.
Hey, kinda cool, eh? So, for those of you who don't know, I'm working on a project to get a pilot for a TV show crowdfunded. I basically want to travel around the whole world. I want to see how people exercise all over the planet and stay fit all over the planet. I want to do it, and this is in hopes that basically people will see these and know that there's options available to them for what they want to do. There's also a good chance that if people see things that don't exist here in Canada or the United States, which that's my goal, they may have the opportunity to see something like that, see a need and fill a need, become an instructor, do whatever they like, you know. That kind of stuff. So, I'm somewhat of a ambitious gentleman. Now, as pertaining to how I've been doing. Ryan, have you gained weight? I will say honestly, I have been fluctuating between 10 pounds. So I am at the higher end of those 10 pounds right now. And a lot of people say I look healthier, but to be perfectly honest, I don't feel healthier. Especially right now with this terrible hair day. Oh, I hate having terrible hair days. Worst part is I would go to the bathroom, shower up, do all that stuff with the hair, but I'm just about to go to the gym, so I'm not one of those people that says to myself, hey Ryan, you know what's really cool? Looking pretty for the gym. It's a gym. I'm going to sweat and smell and all that other stuff. Looking pretty is the furthest thing from my mind. Getting in there, doing what I gotta do, burn my calories, you know, going in there and doing it in style is just a side effect, not a goal. Man, I totally got sidetracked and forgot where I was there. And you know what, I'm gonna keep it that way. You're probably like, why would you do that? If you actually watch my old videos, we'll consider this a little bit of a tribute. I didn't do any editing, because I didn't know how. They were really rough. And speaking of my own videos, the person that messaged me, they were talking about how all my videos, are really helping them, essentially, because they see like what I've gone through, and that's really cool. I've had a lot of people message me like that, and that stuff really has an impact on how hard I try. I'm definitely one of those individuals that's affected by how other people's lives are impacted. I've always had, a lot of people have that philosophy, oh, well, you have to look out for number one first. I hate that philosophy, because that implies the world's full of number twos. Everybody's a number two. Nobody wants to be a number two. You know, it's never associated with anything great. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's always the top three, that's perfectly honest, but that number two's always looking at the number one, and it's like, you jerk. Or, you know, in the bathroom, it's never a good thing either. But, yeah, so yeah, I just aspire to treat others on the equal level. That's kind of my goal. That's what I want to do. And just in case somebody decides to write, no, Ryan, you don't understand, you have to look out for number one. I totally understand, but it's not going to change my mind. That's just who I am. That's who I want to be in the world, and I think it's important. Now, as pertaining to how I've been doing at the gym, I have been working a lot, and a lot of those day shifts, oh, well, there we go, I spelled it. A lot of those shifts are actually been day shifts, because I've been helping out at work because they had a low amount of employees at the moment, and that honestly did kind of screw things up, but I've talked to my boss, and I've talked to my doctor, and I'm back on track now. I have to keep it to nights, because I have to exercise. I've reverted a lot in not my like physical progress, but my mental progress because of those limitations, and it's like you can feel it. With my health issue, I wish I could give you guys a name. I've explained before like what it is, but it's so hard to like feel this. Like you're very disattached from everything because you like forget everything. Even that example earlier about tribute to my other videos, it's a total mind blank. And I know people have those, but when you're walking down the street and you forget what city you're walking through, when you forget to talk, sorry, not to talk, forget how to talk, or like, you know, yeah, a lot of different examples. That's kind of more what I'm talking about. Not fun, kind of scary, but you make do. You keep going, you keep a smile on. Yeah, and the headaches, it just feels like your head's gonna... It's not even like a stabbing pain, it's just like there's so much pressure and it feels like it's gonna explode. Well, I'm gonna stop complaining and move on. So yeah, I just wanted to give an update, let you guys know where I am, let you guys know the project, and if anyone has any suggestions, I would really appreciate this. The audio, this is the last part. I'm matching up the audio with the video, but the thing is like there's a lot of wind in the audio. And like I can clean it up quite a bit, and my partner, she's done a really good job cleaning it up too, but the problem is like I know people are going to look at this video, and that some of people's that's all they're gonna see, and some people might say to add dubbing and all that other stuff, but it's not that that's incredibly hard. It's more the software to do it. That's a big part of it. The recording equipment, I just don't have that money at the moment. I mean, that's kind of the funding the video is for, is to get some of this stuff rentable or whatnot, and yeah, and have people who actually specialize in this by volunteer. But yeah, so if anyone knows of any programs to actually fix up, like it's called noise, which is funny because it's actually noise, like humming, and also anything to fix up wind. You know, I wish I had like just this program that's like, hey, I hear wind, let's separate that into a different audio channel. Hey, see that audio channel? Just delete me. Huh? Yeah. That'd be fantastic. Oh, and that program, if you guys do suggest anything, the one for poor people. That'd be like Bob's Discount Audio Editing with noise gating or whatever it's called. Anyway, if you guys want to know anything that's going on, feel free to send me a message down below. That would be really cool. I like when people are engaged in my channel. Like, I love my Tumblr. I really do. But it's like I'll put out some sort of message or something like that, and then I'll get like one response. And it's not that that's not cool or anything like that. It's just like I always ask myself, am I actually putting out any good content? I mean, right now I haven't been too great with updating. I really do want to get back to that too. So I'm trying to make a habit of, like, when I wake up in the morning, doing things that actually progress myself to my goals. But yeah, there's always that question, do I actually put out good content? So, I do ramble a lot. I usually have nice hair so people listen, but in text it doesn't come across. Anyway, YouTube, it's nice to see you guys again. I am going to make more videos. I am going to continue to make more videos. I am going to get better at this. This I do promise. So, keep an eye out, and as well the funding video that is coming soon. Just gotta get all the pieces together. Anyway, YouTube, you have yourself a fantastic day. You're all beautiful people. Have you done something different with your hair? I really like it. See y'all!
Awesome! Awesome! That's awesome! That's awesome! 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 So I finally figured out what the hell this is called again. Broccoli!